Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Hello, I'm Connor Williams. Welcome back to Do Be Nice. That's such a good assembly, right? So Star Wars came out. Let's talk about Star Wars. That's really cool. So the Star Wars trailer came out.
Yes, it did.
It was amazing, right?
You bet it was.
You bet it was.
Oh my god, that was so good.
It was so good.
I loved it.
We're all
I want to see it.
We all do, right? We're all really. It's gonna be great.
Okay. I'm more of a Star Trek fan.
Oh no! I'm standing here with Jody Leonetti. Jody, tell me, how do you feel about Star Wars?
I am very excited.
I've never seen a single Star Wars movie in my whole entire life, and that's almost 18 years.
Are you super duper excited?
So excited.
Who isn't? Everybody's excited for Star Wars. Wow, wow. TIE fighters, stormtroopers, wow. Now let's start the show.
Good morning, Wildcats. Stay tuned to today's show for a live interview with our Dude Be Nice speaker, plus some news on free ASB stuff. I'm Alexis Francel.
And I'm Josh Davis. Today is the first and last ever October 20th, 2015, and lucky for you, you're watching West Ranch TV.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
Of course.
That's right, Josh. In case you guys haven't heard, the new Star Wars trailer has just come out.
So much Star Wars. I love Star Wars.
The pre-release of the ticket sales crushed almost any and every ticket-selling website.
But where's Luke? Luke wasn't on the poster. Is he the bad guy? Bringing balance to the Force?
I don't know, Josh. Let's just wait until December.
But Star Wars.
In a galaxy not so far away is the Special Olympics bowling tournament. This event will be on October 24th at the Valencia Lanes from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. These hours are NHS and Key Club approved. Please contact Simon Pilato at simonpilato@yahoo.com for the link to register. Moving over to sports, girls volleyball will be having a fundraiser at the Habit on October 21st from 4 to 9 p.m. Please come help support our volleyball program. See a player for the flyer and help us raise 20% of the proceeds.
Free stuff. ASB is giving away kindness grams for free at brunch up until this Thursday, and will be delivering them throughout Friday. So make sure to stop by in front of the ASB office to write something to your best bud. Maybe the Dude Be Nice assembly speaker motivated you to do so. Now we have the incredible Dude Be Nice speaker, Davey Muise, here with us in studio. Take it away, Mariah.
Thanks, Josh. I'm here with Davey Muise, who you all remember from earlier today. First, thank you so much for stopping by and speaking to us. Your story was very inspirational, but I wanted to know how you got involved with speaking to schools.
I always would talk to kids after shows and kind of share my story a little bit with them, explain what songs meant. And I told my story in front of a friend of mine, Josh, who had asked, have you ever told this story to anybody, like beginning to end? And I was like, no, not really. And he felt like I should. So I started telling people, sharing my story wherever I could. And I spoke at a leadership rally with Mike Smith. He was the keynote speaker, and I actually spoke after him, which I was like, great, I'm speaking after like the greatest speaker ever. I shared my story. Mike came up to me immediately afterwards and kind of asked a little bit about myself and asked me if I would like to be in front of kids at school speaking, and it was like the one thing that I wanted to do the most. I just wasn't sure on how to do it. And he flew me out to Nebraska. We filmed an episode of The Harbor, and I started working with his incredible team out there, and started helping me book speaking events at schools and stuff like that. And the ball started rolling, and I started just becoming consumed with it and loving it. And I developed entire workshops and all this other stuff, and I just started speaking professionally within the last few years, and it's kind of something that if you told me 3 years ago, like, you're gonna be speaking at high school, like, a lot, I'd be like, no, I'm not. That's never gonna happen. So it was a very cool experience to be able to speak in front of someone who I respected so much and have them tell me that my story moved them and that he thinks that I needed to tell other people about it. So it's kind of how it happened. Mike Smith is sort of my guru to push me into everything. He's now one of my best friends.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
How many schools do you visit each year?
It depends because I have to split up my time between touring in Vanna and speaking at schools and recording bands at home. For instance, though, since school's been back in session, which some California school went back in like August, I've spoke so far at I think 45 schools, and I have another about 20 till the year's over. And then I go on tour in between then. I have to go to the studio, so I have to break up my time a little bit. So I do have to turn down some schools sometimes, but I usually, if I'm not on tour with the band, I'm usually on the road speaking at high schools. It's kind of how I divide all my time up.
That's so great. What's your favorite part about speaking to people?
I think my favorite part is when I'm talking, looking around the room and seeing people's faces, agreeing with the things. I know that a certain point in something I said hit somebody, you know what I mean? And that's why I do it. I do it because I want people to know that they're not alone in their problems, that, that's the main thing, is a lot of people feel like they're the only person going through what they're going through. So when I look around the room while I'm talking and I see people make eye contact with me and they're like, yep, that's me. It also gives me comfort every day when I get up there and talk to people. It's like a therapy session every day for me because I get to continue sharing my story, and every day getting feedback from you guys about it is such an amazing thing. I'll get on the plane and I'll just kind of go through Instagram and Twitter and start tearing up on the plane because I know that my story has, intertwined with your story, and sometimes you guys share your stories with me, and it's everyone kind of sharing a little bit about themselves and bringing people together is really what I love about it. This whole thing brings other people together and makes people feel like they're not alone, which is the ultimate goal for me.
Well, you definitely did that with me.
Thank you. I appreciate
so much.
it. Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Now back to Josh.
Thanks, Mariah, and thanks to you as well, Davey, for coming to our school and hopefully changing some of our futures. If business is in your future, there will be an FBLA meeting at brunch in room 427. Mr. and Miss Represent have a quick meeting at brunch also in room 427 tomorrow. Did you adopt your pet from a rescue or animal shelter? If so, please check out a quick meeting in the ASB room Monday at brunch.
On the other hand, Western Girls Volleyball presents Claw Out Cancer. It's a big pink party at the Western Gymnasium on Tuesday, October 20th, starting just after dismissal. There will be raffle prizes, food, and the Kona Ice Truck. Now let's take it out to Riley with some more sports news.
Thanks, Alexis. The West Orange hockey team won their game Saturday night against the Santa Clarita Hockey Club with an amazing score of 11-0. They now improved their record to 2-1 in the season. They would like to thank everyone who attended the game, including ASB, Cheer, the Pack, and the Paw Print. This Friday night, there will be another game at Valencia Ice Station at 6, so make sure to come out and support the team. Also, girls varsity tennis will play against Saugus today at the Ranch, while girls JV tennis will be playing at Saugus today. Girls volleyball will verse Valencia at the Ranch. Good luck to all our Wildcat athletes. I'm now joined with Janessa Chase from girls varsity volleyball. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
So, how's your guys' season going so far?
So far, season's going really well for us. We're 3-2 right now in league.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit about your game today?
Yeah, we're playing Valencia for the second time today, so it's really exciting for us. And then we're also having a huge fundraiser to support breast cancer. We're going to have food trucks, competitions, raffles, and a big pink carpet. It's going to be super fun.
Okay, and what do you hope to accomplish at your game today?
Obviously, we're hoping to get the win against Valencia, but we're also really trying to raise money for Circle of Hope.
All right, thank you so much. Make sure to come support girls volleyball today at the Ranch. That's all for me. Now let's take it back to the hosts.
Well, that's all for us.
Have a fun time at brunch. Wait, class, whatever, assembly schedule.
Have a good day, Cats.